I played 100 days of Stardew Valley as an apiarist. Our goals are to sell each kind of honey, make 100,000 gold selling honey, make 100 bee houses, make and sell some mead, and then we'll complete as much as possible. So of course we start off with spring in the usual fashion. We plant our parsnips and get those watered up. Moving on, we collect a bunch of forageables. And then we're going to go sell all those because we need as much money as possible. And then we get level 1 foraging. Day 2, we meet Willie for our fishing rod. We grab the training rod for easier fishing. And then we fish up a whole bunch of algae. And then we finally catch a fish. Then we head on over to Caroline to start making friends with her so we can sell some tree saplings. And we get level 1 fishing that day. Day 3, we do a bit of cleaning, make some chests, and chop down a whole bunch of trees as well. And we get level 2 foraging. Day 4, we're going to plant a whole big field of parsnips, which we're grabbing from Pierre right now. We're doing that because we need level 3 farming as fast as possible. So we're going to be grabbing 100 parsnips. Day 5, we get our cat and name it Honeybee. We grab our parsnips, and then we head into the mines for some copper. We get some boots on floor 10, and we get level 1 farming, level 3 foraging, and level 1 mining. Day 6, we get the furnace recipe. We fight off some monsters, make it to floor 19, and before we die, on our way home we die to monsters on the farm. There's our stuff that we lost. We head home, we place some tappers on, and we get level 1 combat. Day 7, we drop some stuff off at Gunther's. And then we just walk through town a little bit, head on up, and we grab a new sword and another overrun floor, and then we pass out on floor 19. Level 2 combat this time. Day 8, our parsnips are ready. Another floor. 19, we finally make it to floor 20. And we grab a club, so we have a nice new weapon now. And we go and we upgrade our copper to a copper pickaxe. We grab some tulip and jazz seeds, and we get those planted. We put a nice scarecrow down, and then we get level 2 and 3 of farming just like we planned. Some cookies from Mom, water the flowers, back into town, and we just walk through town pretty much for the day. Grab some stuff from Gunther, plant those seeds, clear up some stuff, and on to day 10, we pick up the copper pickaxe. More overrun floors. We do make it to level 25, I think, or 35, I think. We make some furnaces, and level 2 mining. Day 11, we accept Robin's quest, purchase the backpack, then down to floor 40 for a slingshot. And we get a wooden mallet here. Much better than the club. Nice thumbs up for that. Day 12, we drop some stuff off with Gunther. Water the flowers. And we do a bit of fishing. Head home, sell a whole bunch of fish. And a geode. And then we go ahead and we call it a night. We do get level 2 of fishing, and we'll make a nice little bit of profit there. We get a free cauliflower from Caroline. And we head on over to the festival. We buy as many strawberry seeds as we can, 19. And then of course we win the egg hunt. And we get our nice straw hat. Then we head home and we water our plants since we didn't do it in the morning. And we put our hat on and head on into bed. Day 14, we water some plants, and fish up some smallmouth bass and give those to Willie for a quest. Then we do a bit more fishing. We pull up the Ancient Seed on day 14. That's pretty nice. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. So a nice smiley face, of course. Then we go pick up those Ancient Seeds and the recipe. And we're going to go ahead and plant it right there, right by the pond, so we can water it every day. Then our tulips are ready, so we grab those. We head on over to Caroline, and we try to give her a flower, but Pierre snatches it right out of our hands like the goblin he is. Curse you, Pierre. Then on to bed for the night. We do get level 3 fishing though. On to day 15, our jazz flowers are ready. So I'm grabbing everything but one, so that when we put our bee houses down, we can get those flowers honey. And there we go. There's our first 2 bee houses of the game. We fish up some copper, which is always nice. And we fish up another thing of copper. And then we fish up some rice shoots, coal, and a fossil. So good day fishing treasures, I think. Then we go to upgrade our tools again. And this time it's the copper axe. Thank you, Clint. We head on through the forest and we get that little cutscene with Jazz and Vincent. Then on to watering our strawberries and a little bit of profit that day. Day 16 we go talk to Robin. We gave her lost axe. Then we head back into the mines. Kill a slime. And then we're just going to grab some nice iron. We're going to need lots of iron and copper in this playthrough, especially coal. We need 800 pieces of coal. We get an aquamarine and a pirate sword. Day 17, our copper axe is ready, so we head out of the house and straight to Clint's to pick that up. Thank you, Clint. Then we head over to Cindersnap Forest and just around to grab as many cinnamon berries as we can, because they make an excellent source of energy. Right here we'll try to smash them with our hammer, then we decide it's better just to pick them. That's the whole day. On to day 18, we finally open the community center, because this is where I learned that you have to go into town between 8 and 2, not just any old time. We head on over to the beach for some forageables, and we see 3 dig spots, so we question our sanity, and we dig them up for a whole reward of absolutely nothing. Grab the fiberglass rod, and then we drop some seaweed off to Linus because he had requested some. Nice little 60 gold there. Head into the community center, read the gibberish, and then more salmon berries. There's Leah. Day 19, we finally get our first jars of honey. So we're going to grab those and put them away. Then we go talk to Rasmodius. He teaches us the language of the forest. Then we drop off a bundle. And of course, you know, we have to grab our 30 spring seeds. Then we head in, we give Jody her cauliflower. Then back into the mines. And then we plant some more things for the community center. And our spring seeds as well. On to day 20. We chop down some trees because we need to start saving as much wood as possible. Then we finally go see Caroline in her tea room. We also swing by to Evelyn and drop off something she requested. And then more planting parsnips. Chopping for some hardwood here so that we can drop that off at the community center. And of course we get the nice charcoal kiln. We'll need that as well. Level 4 foraging that day. On to day 21 we get the tea sapling recipe, and naturally we have to make some right off the bat. Strawberries are ready and we get a nice rainy day. Back into the mines. Another overrun area that happens so much in this playthrough. We also find a cutlass, so we put that in the inventory. We can sell that off later. But we also pass out. level 4 farming, and level 4 combat. Nice money on the tea saplings. Next day, we got some cauliflower ready, and we completed another bundle, as well as upgrade our pickaxe again. Then we drop some stuff off with Gunther. A nice bit of stuff there. Then, while we're farming for some scrolls, we find a dwarf gadget, which I always appreciate. Those are fun to find. Then we finish off another bundle, get our free furnace, and we go to sleep for the night. Day 23, 500 gold from Mom. We've got some more honey. And we make a chest to start putting our honey in, because we're going to sell all this by itself on one day just to see how much we made. Moving on, we do some fishing. Sell those fish for some money, and we head in for the night. Day 24, Demetrius stops in to ask us what we want in our cave. We go for bats. Parsnips are ready, so we pick up all those. Then our some maple is ready, so we make our second set of beehives. Then we do some clearing up, because we're going to need all this space. I was so happy when I found out you could chop down these bushes. Just get those right out of the way. Then we plant a whole bunch of tree seeds, because we're going to start needing to farm the syrup for the beehives. And that's our day. We make a nice bit of profit there as well. Day 25, more strawberries. Then we go ahead, we get rid of this fence that we had. I was worried that the monsters were affecting my crops. I wasn't sure if they were, but I was worried, so I put a fence around them. But we didn't need it anymore. Then we go ahead, we sell our flowers and a whole bunch of strawberries. Head on over to pick up our steel pickaxe. And then we get the steel axe as well. We fight off a bunch of dust sprites and find a bunch of good loot right in here. I love these rooms full of these barrels and crates. Then another overrun floor for us. It happens so many times. But we make short work of it, and we get our master slingshot on floor 70. We finally get farming level 5. We go with the tiller, level 4 mining. Day 26, you'll see here that the ancient seed is gone. I wasn't sure when I lost it. Looking back, it was actually about 2 days ago. I think a crow got it, but it is gone. So we accept a help request from Gus. We drop that off to him, and then we go in and we fight some skeletons and get our bone sword. Bone sword is always nice to have. Very strong weapon. We make it to floor 80 for a Templar's blade. Then we finally get our fire quartz that we're looking for. Level 5 mining, and we go with the miner, of course. Grab some more honey. Then we finish the minecart's repair. So here the Junimos are. They're going to fix the room real nice. Then we get an Autumn's Bounty in the trash, which is always nice. Grab our steel axe. And then, of course, we drop some more stuff off at Gunther's. Back down into the mines for some fiber and copper. Then we make a whole bunch of furnaces and we get those placed down, because we got to start making those copper bars. And here are our little Junimo friends doing their beautiful little dance to magically fix the minecarts. And now we will not need the community center anymore. Day 28, more honey. Finish the spring crops bundle. Speed grow. And then we purchase our Joja membership. Upgrade the watering can one more time. Then we buy a rare seed from the merchant, because we'll need that later. We also bust our way into the forest. grab a bunch of forageables, and then we head in for the night. Level 5 foraging, of course we have to go forester, we need that wood. And that is spring, on to summer. Of course we clear out our fields, back into the mines, we grab all of our stuff, because here we're actually going to move our chests back home. I prefer a base of operations at home. So we do a bit of organizing, just putting some stuff away. Head on over to Gunther's to drop a thing off. 1 or 2 actually. We're going to hit them up for some rewards. Just check our progress on the rewards. Then we're going to grab some spangle seeds and some poppy seeds. And we're going to grab sunflower seeds as well. We're going to plant the poppy and spangle seeds. Then we're going to chop some trees down, because as always we need the wood. This time we actually were chopping trees late at night to go fix the bridge at the beach. And then we pass out on the way home. Day 30. We start by clearing some space, grab our copper watering can. Then we plant some melon seeds. I'm just trying to make a nice profit. Melons sell for, well, a lot, so we want to make a good profit. Of course, we finished watering some other plants as well. And then we head in for the night. Day 31, more honey. Then we start chopping up some hardwood, because we always need hardwood. Then we just kind of run around our farm like a maniac for the day. We weren't really sure what to do at this point. But we did sell some tea saplings. Day 32, more honey. Get that put away. Back into the mines for some gems. We get a lot of good stuff this day. 3 frozen tears on this floor alone. Fight off some monsters. We get level 5 combat. And we tried the scout this time. I've never done that one, and we tried that out this time. Then we place some more bee houses. Grab the copper hoe. Place some tappers. And day 34. We'll start out by watering the plants as usual. Head back into the mines. Grab a nice red mushroom there. And we find some diamonds as well. We grab the ossified blade on floor 90, which is awesome. I had never seen this before, so I was really excited to have it. It made a very nice replacement for my bone sword. Another diamond. And on 94, we weren't messing around. We just threw a stair down, and we headed back up. Level 6 mining that day. Day 35, of course, more honey. Back into the mines, level 100 today for our first star drop. Feel the power, Krunk. Oh, I could feel it. You found star drop, your mind is filled with thoughts of mead. Your maximum energy level is increased. We grab our copper hoe from Clint. We head back home and do some cleanup. Then we just kind of hang out in the woods and plant some seeds. Level 6 foraging that day. Now we can make the lightning rod. Day 36, we're looking for some copper. We get a monster slayer goal for killing bugs, which is always fun. We can now get the bug sword, and that's pretty much the day. Day 37, more honey, and some of our crops are done. We make a bunch of tea saplings. Clear up some copper bars and make some more. And then we go buy a whole bunch of coal with our profits. That'll be a common occurrence, buying coal for the amount we need. We drop off a whole bunch more things at Gunther's. And then we put some iron in the furnaces. We make a couple of charcoal kilns. And then we do a bit of clearing up, get rid of some of these bigger rocks now that we have our nice iron pickaxe. We really went crazy on these rocks. But that's the end of the day. We do make a nice profit again, almost 10,000. We get the cowpoke achievement, water our plants, and back into the mines for a whole bunch of iron. And here we get a nice big vein of it, which is always nice to see. We're also getting harassed by a skeleton. Another nice big vein, and the ladder. Or at least another ladder. And we get level 7 mining that day. Day 39, more honey. This time we had poppy and spangle honey. More iron bars and more coal. We just get all those filled back up. Chop as many trees as we can. And we start clearing out some more of the farm to start making space for more trees and things. There's a whole big spot of trees there. Those trees are going to be for wood sourcing. Then we start clearing this up too. Make more tea saplings because we need the money, of course. Get those sold off and call it a night. Day 40, back into the mines. We get the Monster Slayer goal for killing skeletons. Nice thumbs up there. I can't tell you how many bone swords we end up having by the end of this. We buy more coal. Then we just kind of take stock of everything we have. Got a nice bit of iron bars there. Whole bunch of coal as well. I mean, gold, excuse me. Level 6 combat that day. And then day 41, we chop more trees. Very repetitive this playthrough. We had very specific goals in mind, and they required very specific things. Plant a whole bunch of trees in the woods. Then we go for our gold axe. We also grab our rare crow from Gunther, and then we plant a bunch of tappers on some of the trees that have grown up. Place our rare crow, and that's the day. Day 42, our melons are finally ready, as well as some forageables. And then we place a bunch of tappers on some more trees. Another common occurrence. We make a couple more bee houses. Those go with our sunflower that finally grew up. And then some more for the poppy and spangle. Sell those melons and those tea saplings. And then we buy a whole bunch more melon seeds. And some speed grow this time. We get all those planted. And then we get level 6 farming. Now we can make those quality sprinklers. Day 43. More copper farming. And more copper bar making. Day 44. We're taking a look at our honey stock, which is growing rapidly. We go pick up our gold axe. And then, of course, we buy more coal with every bit of money we have. Another item to Gunther. And then we head up to the train. And we're going to be farming some fiber and chopping some trees. Day 45. More tappers on more trees that have grown. More trees to be chopped down. Of course, we always chop them completely down so they'll regrow. Then we upgrade our house just for the fun of it, because we are trying to complete as much as possible as a secondary goal. Then we do a bit of fishing because it's been a while. We catch a sturgeon. That's always nice to see. And then we fish on into the night. We do get fishing level 5. Of course, we go for the fish are worth more. Another couple of bee houses. And then another trek around town out of boredom and not knowing what to do. Aren't those always the best days? 2,900 profit there. And on to day 47. We put our honey away. We take another look at our stock. We hit up the merchant. And as usual, there's nothing important here. and then we go to bed for the night. Day 48, we get another achievement, moving up. That's our house upgrade. Grab some more forageables, make some more tea saplings, sell those tea saplings, and then we purchase our backpack upgrade, our last one, thank goodness. Then we decide to construct a farm building, and it is the stable. Finally, we can ride a horse around. Back into the mines. Floor 110, we get some nice crystal shoes. These are great. Happy face. Of course, you know we put those right on. Level 7 foraging that day. Now we have tree fertilizer. Back into the mines, we make it to floor 120. Of course, we're happy about that. And we get the skull key. Now we can go to Skull Cavern. Day 50, lots of honey ready there. We grab a pink cake from the mail. Now sometimes you'll see me leave honey because I want all of the beehives to come at once, so I'm not picking it up every single day at random spots. But we put some more tappers on some more trees. As you can see, we're getting a lot of those maple syrups, because that is how we make the bee houses. Grab some more honey from our sunflowers. A couple of forageables that grew. And naturally, we're chopping more trees. Then we make some more bee houses. We head on over. We get a nice jade from the trash in town, which was just nice to see. Jade's always good to have. Then we start farming some fiber. We're going to need more fiber because we are going to need tree fertilizers and tea saplings. There we go. Couldn't think of that. More bee houses. Take another look at our honey stock, growing ever more. Then we fertilize a whole bunch of trees. Day 52, hey, our melons are ready again, so of course we're going to grab all of those. Then we're going to give one to Demetrius for his quest. Chop some more trees that grew. And then, of course, more bee houses. Level 7 farming that day. Nice, even 10,000 profit on those tea saplings today. Day 53, start out by watering the plants. And that was pretty much it for the day. We didn't do much that day. Went straight to bed. Day 54, look at all this honey that is ready. We had all this stuff ready. So we grabbed all that and then went to bed. Day 55, taking another look at our honey stocks. Head on to the beach for some forageables. We get the cutscene with Willie there. And then day 56, we grab some more forageables. It's the last day, so we're starting to prep for fall. We get our bee houses all set up, then we sell a whole bunch of stuff. And that is fall, on to autumn. That was summer. We start out by giving ourselves some paths, kind of mapping out how we want our bee houses and plants to go. Then we buy a whole bunch of pumpkin seeds, because we're going to need the money. Of course, you know we have to buy fairy seeds, and then we spend the rest of our money on coal. We start prepping for our pumpkin farm. It looks very weird. Do not at me in the comments. We grab a whole bunch of gold, and then we start placing some sprinklers down. Then we plant our pumpkin seeds. Thanks to those sprinklers, we won't have to worry about those. And then we start chopping all of our trees that grew up. More fiber. And day 59, we place several more bee houses, and then we see that they're building the job board, so we accept a quest from Robin for hardwood. We go farm as much hardwood as we can for the day. Day 60, we have all of this honey that is finally ready. It's wild honey because our fairy roses aren't grown up yet, but honey is honey. And of course we grab some of our maple syrup. Then we check our honey stalks again, drop those off, grab a bunch of hardwood for Robin, And then we buy a whole bunch more coal, 1 amaranth seed for Marnie later, place down several more bee homes, and then naturally we're chopping trees. You will be sick of hearing me say that, as much as I was sick of doing it. But that's what we do. Day 61, we head over to Robin and drop off her hardwood. And we get a nice 2,000 gold from that. That's a nice little project for us. We sell some gold. Then we buy a bunch of eggplant seeds. Then we move on. We start creating our fields for the eggplants. 2 big nice fields there. Then we get them all planted. Then we spend the next 20 years of our life watering these eggplants because we didn't think it through. We didn't make any sprinklers. We did make some scarecrows though, so they'll be safe at least. And some nice pathways all the way around. But we also go ahead and we put some pathways through our trees as well. And then we head in for the night. Day 62. Here we are watering our eggplants like I mentioned. Placing a couple more bee homes, and petting the cat. On to day 63. We do make a couple of sprinklers. We just place them around the outside. I know that's not terribly efficient, but at the time I didn't want to destroy any plants. But we do go on to make some more bee houses, water our plants, and that's the day. On to day 64. We have an amazing day. All of our bee homes are ready except for those last couple. We accept a quest from Linus for his blackberry basket, gather all of our honey, and put that away. Then we chop some more trees naturally, and then we place some more bee houses, and then we just head on into bed for the night. Day 65, we find Linus's blackberry basket and grab some blackberries as well. We head on up to Linus and give him that basket. Then we head on down, we get the Cave Patrol quest. We fight off a monster in front of our door, and we make a nice bit of profit overnight. Day 66, our eggplants are ready, so we grab a whole load of eggplants. Then we head back into the mines for some more iron and some skeleton killing. We start making some more iron bars, and now we finally get level 8 farming, and we can make the... Day 67, our fairy roses are finally done, so that means we'll be getting fairy rose honey. We also buy some gold ore from Clint. We tried mining for some, but it took too long. So we just go buy it, and we get it put away into the furnaces. But we do get level 8 mining that day, so that's always nice. Day 68, all of our fairy roses honey is ready. So that's really exciting. We're going to collect as much of it as we can. Then we accept a quest from Pam. We drop that off to her. We get our payment of 750 gold. Then we drop some more things off with Gunther. We give Marnie things she asked for. And then we make some more bee houses. And that's the night. Day 69, all of our pumpkins are ready, so of course we harvest all of those. We get them sold. And we do keep forgetting to save one for Caroline later. She'll get it eventually, but way too late for her plans. We plant some more pumpkin seeds and some more bee houses, and we get level 9 farming. Day 79, back into the mines, and we fight off a whole horde of skeletons. Then we plant some more tree seeds. These are specifically the oak seeds so that we can get the oak resin for the kegs. Put some nice paths around them, and then we kind of fix up the paths around the trees up by the house, and move on to day 71 where we fix more paths and collect more eggplants to sell. Of course, we spend a majority of our money on coal, and we upgrade to a steel watering can and accept another quest. Down into the mines, we're farming for scrolls again. We get door scroll 2, which is always nice, but then we die. which always sucks. Level 7 combat though, on to day 72. It is the fall fair. So we get second place, and then we gather up some money by playing games. We're a crack shot and excellent at fishing. And eventually we get the star drop. And I do believe I get the rare crow as well. We found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of mead. Then we go to bed for the night. Day 73, our honey is ready again. Look at that amount of honey. It's crazy. 107 fairy rose honey. Then we gather some more fiber. We go grab our gold bars back from Marlin, and then we head back in for some more copper ore. Day 74, more waiting around for the ores to smelt, and then we grab our watering can as well. Then we upgrade to the steel hoe and more smelting. Then we decide to start placing some sprinklers into our field, or some more sprinklers into our field. Fix some more paths just to make it look nice. Day 75, we put some tappers on the trees and more bee houses. Down into the mines, we find the prismatic jelly by accident. So of course, we have to spend a long time fighting it because it is full of health. We get the prismatic jelly, take that to Rasmodius on day 76, and we get 5,000 gold from that, which is always nice. We do some foraging at the beach, sell it off to Willie, and then we also got the last dwarf scroll, so we turn that in. We had it for a while, but I didn't realize it. It was just sitting in my inventory. So we get the Dwarven Guide. We go speak to the dwarf. We buy his rare crow, of course, and I believe we also bought some bombs. In here, we're just blowing some stuff up, mining while we can. Place the rare crow, and on to day 77. We get Monster Musk. We also pick up our steel hoe. Pick up a rare crow, and then on our very first Omni Geode, we get a prismatic shard, which is insane luck. And you can bet we'll be taking that straight to the desert. More items for Gunther, and more eggplants. And then on to day 78, where Gunther is going to give us the key to the sewers. We go meet Krobus for the first time. Have a look at his wares, just to be friendly. We don't really have the money for things that we'd like. So we just scroll through, and then we move on. We start clearing some more land on the farm, and then back into the mines for some more iron bars. Iron ore. 4 iron bars. Lots more iron on this day. Day 79, more eggplants. We had a weird lull in watering there, so they kind of grow. They grow some on some days, some on others. But we sell them off and back into Cindersnap Forest for more wood chopping. Then we fight off a whole horde of bugs down in the mines again, and we call it an evening. On day 80, we get a message that says, "Honeybee loves you." I have never seen that before, so I guess our pet really loves us. We gather our pumpkins and we head back into the mines. We do get level 10 farming, so we go with Artisan, and level 9 mining, so now we can make the Crystallarium. We gain a whole bunch of money, gather up a whole bunch more honey, put it away. We have 237 fairy rose honey, and that's insane. So we take our money, we go and buy the bus upgrade. So now we can go to the desert, but we head back into the mines for the night. And then of course Joja Corporation fixes up our bus for us. Thank you, Morris, and thank you, gentlemen. Day 82, more eggplants. This time we get our oak resin, so now we can start making some kegs. We also send the bug guts to Willie. We also grab some starfruit seeds, and of course our beloved galaxy sword. What a beautiful weapon. The prismatic shard changes shape before your very eyes. This power is tremendous. You've gained the galaxy sword. So naturally we gotta try it out by heading into the Skull Cavern just for fun. We don't make it very far before we die. Then we gotta go back and we sell all of our old weapons and boots and rings and things. Day 83, we do grab the golden pumpkin. And that's pretty much the day. Day 84, we sell off our eggplants again. And then we go ahead and we're going to buy our greenhouse finally. Thank you, Morris. More pumpkin seeds. And we watch Morris and the boys fix up our greenhouse. And it's finally on to winter. Good morning, Evelyn. Since we got our greenhouse, Evelyn is going to give us the nice flower pot. Or garden pot, as it's called. We get rid of our sprinklers because we're going to need those elsewhere. Go ahead and put them down in the greenhouse like we'd planned. Then we plant our pumpkin seeds, get them all watered up and everything. Then we go outside, we meet Krobus. Of course, he runs away and we catch back up to him. We scare him a little bit. Sorry, big guy. But he does give us the magnifying glass for secret notes, which is always nice. Back in the greenhouse, we plant an ancient seed that we did manage to find. We get our kegs placed and full of honey. We're finally making mead, which is exciting. Then we make a chest because we're going to start gathering specific materials to build the rest of our bee houses. We get a letter from Robin, and we make some more mead and collect our first mead. Sell a whole bunch of gold. Then we're going to start trash fishing a whole bunch. That's pretty much what we spend the days doing, is trash fishing. We do buy some wood chippers finally and a nice shield decoration. We're going to need those wood chippers for all that wood. More trash fishing, more mead collection. It starts to get pretty standard these last few days. More trash fishing. We're trash fishing so that we can get the fiber seed recipe. Day 88, more wood chopping, more trash fishing. We do put a whole bunch of trash in here, but I had put some of the driftwood away, so we were missing some. So we go down to the sewers for more trash fishing, and we get those put away. We get the 500, and on day 89, we get the fiber seed recipe. We gather more mead, make a whole bunch more, and there we are, chipping away at more wood. We get some more oak resin so we can make some more kegs. And there they are. We plant some more trees and fertilize them. We get a nice cutscene with Linus where he's bathing in the water in the wintertime, which is always funny. We head to bed. Day 90. We're going to upgrade the pickaxe. And we're going to chop down some more trees. And that's it. Level 9 foraging that day. Day 91, we're chopping some more trees. We grab 5 more wood chippers. Hard not to use wood chippers when you have hardwood readily available on your farm all the time. I love the wood forest farm. Then we grab a whole bunch of our decorations from Gunther. We just kind of place them around the town. We did stop by the merchant there, nothing to gain. But yeah, we're just placing our decorations wherever we find them fun. I decorate Grandpa's shrine with several of them. There you go, Grandpa. I hope you like everything that we've collected so far. Then we go dig around for some treasure from a secret note. Treasure chest. We catch Marnie and Mayor Lewis making out in the bushes. Always hilarious. Day 92, more wood chipper. And we placed some paintings as well. We had those in the inventory. We didn't want to get rid of them. Collect more coal. Then we place some more trees. These last several days become really about getting those last several bee houses that we need. So sleep, and then day 95, more wood chopping. Then we sit around, we wait for Clint as usual. Then we go pick up our golden pickaxe. We buy a whole bunch more coal. Back into the mines. And we find another nice diamond and an amethyst. We go give the amethyst to Clint, forgetting that we needed to take it to Emily. So, gross, we gave Clint a gift. We didn't like that. But then we die in the mines yet again. But we did get level 8 combat, so that's always... Day 94, we grab a quest and some explosive ammo, and that's the day. Day 95, we head into the secret wood, find several more dig spots, a weird occurrence. Then we head into Skull Cavern, see how far we can get. We don't get very far, but we do get to floor 19 before we have to leave. We also got something called the Wicked Chris, which I had never seen before. Then we sell off a whole bunch of gems and things that we found, and make a nice tidy little profit. Day 96, Emily stops by because we found cloth. We also buy a whole bunch of coal, swing by Rasmodius and drop off what he needed, which was a void essence. We also drop off that amethyst to Emily, but she seems to like us better. She gave us a smooch. She said she didn't care who it was from, that we were the sweet ones. Then I go make Clint work for it by making him bust open geodes while laughing at him. Then we go drop that stuff off at Gunther's, of course. And then we go take a look at this chest we were making to hold all of the stuff we needed for our bee houses. We have everything we need. So of course we get those all made up. Then we go ahead and we actually start chopping down all of our other bee houses, because what we want to do is change the way they are placed. So we're going to try to make 10 rows of 10 each. And there we are. We actually find out we're missing 2, so we go make those real quick. I had miscalculated by 2. So there they are. And right here we can take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it is 10 rows. You can count it if you like. Then we collect a whole bunch of wine that we got from the fruits in our cave, and then we pass out for the night. Day 97, we decide to start decorating, and we place some paths. We sell a whole bunch of wine. And then we go back into the caves because we're trying to gather a whole bunch of rock. Then we go to bed for the night. Here we start cleaning up all the paths that we were using for farming, because we're going to reuse them and make everything else look a little bit nicer elsewhere. There we go. We start making this area look a lot nicer and around our kegs as well. And then we go back to bed for the night. Day 99, we check our honey stock. We're going to go ahead and pull all of that out, and then we're going to sell it. That's going to be the only thing we sell, so there can be zero confusion. I know it would tell us directly anyway how much everything sold for, but so we don't have to do any math or anything. We're going to put it all in, and you can see each kind of honey, including wild honey. We didn't forget that one. We also go grab all of our pumpkins because they were ready. We get all of that stuff sold off to Pierre. But this time we do remember to keep one pumpkin for Caroline. It's just a shame it's like half a month too late. Sorry, Caroline. But she still accepts it anyway and gives us 500 gold. Then we go on down and we buy the bridge. Thank you, Morris. I look forward to seeing you guys tonight. Then we head into Skull Cavern for our Skull Cavern run to floor 25. We make it to floor 25 and head out. That's Morris and his boys picking up. We made 250,348 gold off of our honey, so we absolutely achieved our goal. On day 100, we get a recipe for parsnip soup and 10,000 gold for Mr. Key for making it to floor 25. Then, to top it all off, we go and we grab our golden scythe on the last day, like we did last time on our last 100-day video. That's going to end up being a running theme with me, I think. We go ahead and buy the panning, because why not? We have the money to. We also go buy our other star drop from Krobus, because we have the money to. Kind of star drop, your mind is filled with the thoughts of mead. We also buy the Galaxy Hammer and the Galaxy Dagger, simply because we can. We head on over to the night market. We grab the pearl, of course. Then we buy my obligatory suits of armor. I love the suits of armor. It's my favorite decoration. and we create a nice little army. There's Morris and his boys finishing up the night. Thanks, guys. And then we switch our mining to geologist just for the fun of it, just because we could. And that was day 16 of winter. We're finishing it off with a nice profit of 8,168 gold. So that was it, guys. That was 100 days of an Apiarist. It took me ages to make this video, so if you like it, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.